Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Ann, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you this sparkly, glamorous eye look using only drugstore products. Actually, the only product that isn't drugstore is this product which I'm using right now. It's by MAC Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Soft Ochre. It's their paint pot. Some of you recommend to me to get the Revolution eyeshadow primer. Some of you told me that it's a really nice drugstore dupe. I haven't gotten my hands on it yet. I'm trying to get it, but they don't sell it in the Netherlands. I really want to try it out because for my drugstore videos, I definitely want to stick to only using drugstore products. But for the rest of this video, everything is drugstore except for the primer that I used. So now for underneath the brow bone, I'm using a white eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics. Right now it might look a little bit weird because it's super bright in comparison, like when you look at the eyelid, but this is just going to give you a really nice transition from the crease area towards the brow. You will see it later, but I always like to use a light shade underneath the brow. So in this video, I'm going to play with this palette from NYX Cosmetics. I've been using it a few more times on my channel. I will make sure to link the other videos which I have made using the same palette in the description bar in case you're curious. So I'm going to start with this light color, and I'm just going to blend it all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. This is going to be the transition shade, and first, like, the light color underneath the brow might look a little bit weird, but right now you can see that this color that I'm blending in my crease right now kind of blends together with the light color, and it just gives you a really nice highlight underneath the brow. I just really like how it looks. Some people prefer a shimmery brow highlight. I personally love more of a matte highlight, but if you're more into shimmer, you can also use like a highlight like straight underneath the highest point of the eyebrow if you like that. So I just kept blending, and then I decided to use my Sigma E25 brush and press the same color all over the eyelids. When I started creating this eye look, I had no idea what I was going for. I just wanted to do a really soft look using only drugstore products, so I kind of decided to do this last minute. So I just pressed the color all over the eyelids. Then now I'm using the same E25 brush from Sigma, using this more warmer color, and I'm going to press it at the outer V and also slightly above the lash line. I wanted to create sort of a smoked out effect in the outer V area. I've done this technique a few more times before on my channel, and I really liked how it looks, and I just wanted to do it again. So I'm just going to create like darkness in the outer V, and then I go in with a darker color and then with another dark color to build up the darkness. Because right now you can see like this shade in comparison to the previous color I used, it's not, well, you can definitely see a difference, but it's not like way darker like when you would compare it with like a dark brown. But that's the point, like you want to slowly build it up by going darker and darker. So that's why I'm going in with the shade right now using a tiny blending brush. I'm just going to do the same thing, but I went in with a tinier brush because you don't want to pack this color like with the same brush, because therefore you won't really see like that shade we used previously. You want to go like kind of more in a tinier area, so you can still see the brown we previously used right above it and that color we used all the way at the beginning. You want to create like a transition from light to dark towards the outer V area. So I just kept blending and blending until I found that the transition looks really good. And then after this, I'm going in with black to make it even darker. Now underneath the outer V area, you can see a lot of eyeshadow fallout. Don't worry, because we're going to fix that later. We're going to use some concealer to clean out the outer V area, so don't worry about that. It might look a little bit messy right now, but when you recreate this look, you want to be focused just on how the eyeshadow is looking together and not really like what's underneath the outer V area, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain for me, but I just hope you understand that you shouldn't be too worried if it looks a bit messy. So now I'm using a tiny blending brush again, and I'm using the black eyeshadow which comes in the palette, and I'm going to do the same thing as I just did with the dark brown, just blending it along the lash line and blending it more towards the outer V to create that smoked out effect. And I'm just going to continue doing this. I'm just adding more black. I just wanted to be very careful, because when you go in with too much of the black eyeshadow, it's hard to blend it out. So I just applied a tiny amount on my brush, and I just kept blending and blending until I found that everything looked really nice and smoky. Then now, after applying all the eyeshadows, I'm going in with a E25 brush from Sigma with a tiny bit concealer on it, and I'm just going to sweep my brush back and forth underneath the outer end of the eyelid. So this is going to clean up all the messiness which I was talking about before. This is going to create more of a straight line, and that's why I said, like, don't worry if there's like a lot of eyeshadow fallout or if it looks a bit messy. You can easily fix that with concealer. You can also use like a makeup remover wipe and go straight along the line, but I like to use concealer instead. So now for today, I'm going to play with this gorgeous eyeshadow, which is from NYX Cosmetics. I have used it 2 more times before on my channel. It's actually called, I believe they're foil cream eyeshadows, I'm not sure, but I will make sure to link everything that I use in the description bar. And I decided to go first in with a tiny blending brush and apply a very tiny amount in the inner corner of the eyelids. Because actually I was posting about this on my Instagram while I was creating this eye look, and first I wanted to keep this eye look completely matte. Then I was kind of thinking like, should I add some shimmer? So I decided to do it just a little bit. You can see a really tiny bit of sparkles. And then I decided, well, let me just apply even more. Like, I had no idea where I was going with this eye look, but I just decided to apply even more. I use my finger now because it gives so much more color payoff, but the reason why I didn't go straight in with my fingers is because I first wanted to go for a really soft sparkle, and then now I decided, well, let me just apply a lot more because that eyeshadow is just freaking beautiful, so I just wanted to apply even more to make it more intense. So now I applied my foundation and concealer off camera, and then now I went in back with the black eyeshadow and a flat definer brush from Sigma Beauty, and I'm pressing this right underneath the lower lash line. I'm not going all the way to the inner corner underneath the lower lash line, I'm just kind of stopping halfway in the middle of the eyelid. Not the eyelid, underneath the eyes, I mean. I didn't want to go straight to the inner corner. I just stopped applying it like when I applied it in the middle part, if that makes sense. So after applying the black eyeshadow, I went back in with that brown color we used earlier, and again using a tiny blending brush, and I'm gonna apply it all the way underneath the lower lash line, going back and forth with my brush to blend out the black eyeshadow and make it look really nicely blended out. So of course I'm gonna do the same thing at the other eye as well. Just keep blending. I'm just keeping blending. And then I went in with this pencil, which is a gorgeous pencil from the waterline, and this drugstore, which is really nice. It has a really beautiful warm brown undertone, which I personally really like. It also goes really well with the eye look, but I wear pencils like this all the time on a regular basis because warm tones, it kind of makes your eye color pop out more. And it doesn't matter if you have blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, it's gonna look amazing with any eye color. So now I'm going back in with the white eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics. I applied a little bit of it in the inner corner area. You can also go in with a shimmery highlighting color if you think that's gonna look better. And then I used this color from the palette and I applied a little bit of that underneath the lower lash line. Then now I'm going to curl my lashes. Before I go in with mascara, I always do this. And for my mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, which is my current favorite I wanted to say favorite Maybelline mascara, but I mean my favorite current drugstore mascara. It's really nice. I especially really like it for my lower lashes. It makes them look really long. It makes the lashes look really nicely separated. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I always post close-up eye looks, and I just feel like they make my lashes look really nice when I photograph them. So now I'm applying these fake lashes, which is from the brand Bokai Beauty. I will make sure to mention the name of the style that I'm using in the description bar. And then this is the end result. I really hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Also, let me know if you like that I'm doing more affordable makeup looks lately. I really enjoy them, and it's just nice to show you guys just more looks without using like super expensive products, because there are so many awesome drugstore products lately. So it's just nice to do those videos. So definitely let me know if you want to see more of them. And yeah, that was that. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. And hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better.